Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I've been spending a lot of hours working in the shop on my RC trucks and things, and it takes a lot of hours to put together a video. And today I'm just going to recap a little bit about what I've been up to. Maybe show you what my little studio looks like so far. And we're building a new shop outside that it's now going to be my new workshop or studio. I'll share with you a little bit about some of the process I go through to make these videos. It's a little bit different than what you've been used to watching, but I hope you enjoy it. Thanks. I just thought I would show you actually a lot of the things that I usually try to hide when I'm making videos. This is currently my studio workshop area where all of my videos are mostly made. It's kind of up here in the attic of the house in the back of the corner that gets used for storage. Here's an old 3D printer I had a few years ago that I need to do some work on to get it working again. We have a resin 3D printer that I picked up at a garage sale. I tried it once, but I don't like all the messy, toxic things that come with it. Here's my box of filament for my 3D printer. Got a card table set up over here in the corner. This used to be where my wife's sewing area. You can see she's got the sewing machine now that I just kind of put off in the corner. There's my 3D printer. All my models. This is kind of where I work on my laptop, and I use this this little tripod here. Mostly my videos are done with my phone, and my phone's in my hand right now, so you can't really see that phone. Got an old broken chair here I usually sit in. This is mostly storage. We got all of our vacation and our camping stuff, and I just kind of hung up this sheet over the top of the shelf so that when I'm doing a video you have at least some kind of background that looks decent. Got all my little tools and stuff right there where I can grab and bring up onto the workbench. Some supplies. Old tackle box that I got from my son that he used for all his RC stuff. So now all my little bits and pieces and tools and RC stuff gets put in this big tackle box. And there's the new printer. I got it because I got tired of trying to make the other one work. I need to do some bed leveling kit for my other one. So that's kind of what my studio looks like. And it's kind of weird because this is kind of all the stuff that I'm showing you now that I try to hide when I'm doing a video. This is what I've been spending my time doing now that we got some nice weather. This is going to be a new little shop for me to work in. Originally, it was going to be a communication shed for this tower that we're putting up here. Originally, this tower was going to have a internet receiver on it to get internet, because we don't have very good internet out here in the county. But instead of working on RC trucks, I've been spending my time on this. So in the meantime, we got a Starlink dish, and we're getting our internet from Starlink, which is working pretty well. So it kind of stopped our tower build, but I think I want to eventually finish up the tower. When I first got the idea that I was going to do YouTube videos, I went online, did some initial research about how do you make videos. And my budget's pretty low, so I did a search on how to do screen captures and screen videos. And I found a product called OBS Studio, and it was free, but it had a lot of good reviews on it. And in this particular thing, it allows you to embed video from the camera. In this case, I got my laptop, so we have the camera as one of the windows, and then it could also capture whatever's on my screen. So what this enabled me to do is to look at you, and you could look at me while I'm talking, And let me realign my orientation with my face here a little bit better. There, okay, try to get that nice wrinkled sheet background better. So this is what the full screen looks like with that, and I've got it configured for one window for the camera, and the other window, which is a screen capture of my entire computer. So what I thought, okay, now I need to populate this area. So the first thing I did is I want to be able to show things on there. So let's just, for example, on our last video, I made a collection of pictures that I want to see. So we'll just bring one up, and there it is. So there's a picture of something I want to show. And in this picture here, you can see the picture. I should say you can see the picture that I'm showing you, but the video capture, then with my picture, my face up in the upper left corner, and then all these icons and things on my laptop, I think, oh, we don't need to be seeing all that. That's kind of clutter. So I thought, well, why don't I just put a document right there? So I use Microsoft Word, and I thought that'd be a good place to put my notes for what this video is going to be about. And so between the Word document showing the text and then the other part of the screen where I could just capture and do whatever I want to do. In this case, I can just page through and look at pictures and talk about them while we're doing it. So I really like this format for creating a multimedia presentation, plus my face was there so you can see who I am. I've never used a screen capture, video capture thing, so I don't really know how this OBS Studio compares. But to make it work, like right now it's running, and I hit this button down here that said Start Recording, and then it just records whatever I do on the screen. You know, I can bring up stuff, I can work on it, and so whatever program or whatever thing I'm doing just kind of gets captured into this video. And then when I'm done creating the video, I hit the stop recording, and then it stops the recording. I'll keep it going for now so you can see it. And if I want to go see, in fact, let me just stop this video, and then we'll start a new one in just a second here. Just stop the previous video, and now I'm just going to show you what I do. And then I can go look at where the recordings are. And so anytime this program makes a new recording, like here it is, you can see this one that doesn't have the picture on it. It's probably the one we're recording right now. And so the videos that we just recorded are now captured in here. And in fact, I think I can just play one here and show you what it is. I've never used a screen capture, video capture thing, so I don't really know how this OBS Studio compares. So at this point, I have various videos that I've made from my phone, and I copy those into this directory, as well as the screen capture or the video capture from the OBS program on my laptop. And here's a previous, this last episode 14, and then I just make a directory called videos. And you can see where I've got all the different videos that I've captured with my phone, plus the videos that I just captured with this screen capture on my laptop. And quite often, to make a 130-minute YouTube video, I might have like a couple hundred shorter clips that I now have to edit and put into context and make them go faster and slower and cut things out and stuff like that. I also, in this same directory, I usually put in a collection of photos that I may or may not want to use in my my video, and I just kind of collect them into that place. And then I usually make kind of an intro collection, like for when I'm talking at the beginning. I'll page through these different things as I do a summary or as I do an introduction to how it goes. So let's look at today's, not today's, but the video that I'm working on right now. Here it is right here. I've just barely got started. We got a place where the initial video that I made for the from the laptop. Let me just make these icons a little bigger. I've got it in here, and then we'll bring up the video for the screen captures that we just done. And so we've got I got this one, These three right here we've just done in the last few minutes. So I'll drag them over and put them into our video directory or video folder. And there's the one that I just showed you, one from the iPhone, and whatever other videos that I'm going to add are going to be put into this place. Another thing I discovered just recently, and let me just format this window so it's about the right size, it's not blocking everything. Here's on YouTube Studio, which is where all these videos are uploaded and managed. I just discovered last week they have what they call an audio library. And this is just a bunch of audio clips that were free now to put in our YouTube videos. And if I look at the ones that I've starred here, I went through and they're all free, not free, but the ones I've selected are free, and some of them you need to do an attribute or a tribute to the author, but in this case I picked ones that don't. And so here's one right here. And if you watch my last video, these songs might be familiar, and they're free. You know, I just there's thousands of them. So back looking at the previous video that I posted, I have a folder called audio, and this is where I've just downloaded all those files from there onto here for use in the published video. So in preparation for making the video, now I've got three folders. One that says videos, which is where I've posted all my my phone and my laptop videos. I've got another directory which I called pictures or photos, and another one where I put the the audio files that I might be interested in. So to bring all that together, I went online again and looked for a program, and I found one that's seemed to have a lot of good reviews, and it was called CapCut. CapCut, and let's see, we're not going to do an upgrade right now, but let's just pick out like a new project. And here's a blank slate of what the CapCut Studio, I guess you could call it, looks like. Let me resize this again so that it doesn't hide my face, I guess. So the first thing we do is that we've got a blank slate. We need to import in some media files. And so in this case, let's go up and look for where we were at. And there's my videos. I'll just select all the videos in this case just for this example. Brings them in, and then we can drag them into our timeline. And so here's our video so far as we build it. We got the introduction at the front, or me talking. Oh, and then this one I did from my camera. So in this case, I think I'll take the camera one and we'll move it into the beginning. There we are. There's what the video is going to kind of look like. Okay, so let's say we want to bring in a picture. So let's go back up and hit import. Go back up to my photo file. Let's take that one, bring it in, and in this case, let's lay it on top of not on top, but put it right there. And I'll show you what we're doing here. Expand out the window here. So there's the photos. Say that during the course of this part of the video, I want to see this picture. So let's, and then we can edit that picture, or we can change it. Say we want to put it over here, down in the corner, while we're doing this. Like that. And then as it's playing, in fact, we'll just play it as an example. I'll show you what this kind of looks like as we're playing it. But I'm showing you now that I try to hide when I'm doing a video. When I first got the idea that I was going to do YouTube videos, I went online and did some initial research about how do you make videos. Okay, so let's just say we don't want to listen to that guy talk. So I can go up here and I can turn the audio down while he's talking. Just see how much quieter it is. Let's just see what that sounds like. And my budget's pretty low, so I did a. Now let's go get a audio file. Import in. Go back up and look for my audio. Here's my audio that I downloaded from the YouTube site. Bring it in. I'll drag and drop it in here too. Okay, so here we are. Now let's just play this same area now, leading up to it. Now that I try to hide when I'm doing a video. When I first got the idea that I was going to do YouTube videos, I went online, did some initial research about how do you make videos, and my budget's pretty low. For one window for the camera, I'm just kind of experimenting here. I should say you can see the picture that I'm showing you, but the video capture. So I think I'll stop this recording about right here. You see an example of how we can bring in videos, we can bring in photos, and we can bring in sound. And then by moving the different windows around on the screen and playing the videos and turning the volume up and down, so far this is the tools that I have in creating these videos. Before we finish up, I'm just going to show you the plans I have for my my new shed. It's just a little 8.5 or 8 foot by 12 foot shed sitting up on some old pallet boards. And what I was imagining here was just have to come in the door and I'd have kind of a wraparound workbench with some south facing windows to let the light in, let the heat in. And not only was this be a nice organized place to make a shop out of, but I can imagine too that I'll have a back wall here that'll be the background of some of my videos and things that I want to display for how to build all the walls. I don't know if you're interested in this kind of stuff, but it's been a lot of fun designing and building all these things. As usual, I just want to thank you all for being here with me. Let me know if there's something you're interested in. I'll try to maybe accommodate that if I can. It's been a lot of fun. Thanks for watching.